Imagine yourself situated in a world of pure darkness. Nothing in your life feels like it matters. Everything in the world is no more. Your family, friends, colleagues avoid you like a black hole. It feels like they don't care about you. Nobody does. You're worthless, and you know it well. After all, how could someone so utterly useless and meaningless ever be loved? It's impossible. You know it. Everyone knows it. So why try at all?
You're sweating, trembling, and stuck in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, everything stops, and your mind is concentrated on danger and fear. You feel your heart dropping into your stomach, and in just a click, everything around you changes, and it's like a brand new world. It's like a shadow. No matter where you are, how fast you walk, or how fast you run, it will always be running just as fast, right behind you.
This is what it feels like to suffer from mental health diseases, to suffer from unipolar depression, social anxiety, and autism.
Can you give us a brief description of Kelly and what the organization does?
Yeah, so Kelly Support Group is an NGO based in Hong Kong that works directly with the youth, young people between the ages of 14 and 24. We work with Chinese-speaking, non-Chinese speaking, and ethnic minority students, just trying to support them through our programs, which are usually drug and alcohol awareness, life skills, psychoeducation, a bunch of things like that, yeah. So my position is of Youth Services Officer, and that means that I run the program. So I go to different schools and deliver the workshops. I mainly work on the drug and alcohol awareness and psychoeducation, as well as a long-term program where we teach life skills and then transition that into photography. So looking at how life skills can inform photography and how they're connected and so on.
Talk to Me is actually a program aiming to increase peer support around emotional well-being in youths in Hong Kong. So we hope that throughout the program we can equip students with the knowledge and skills on peer support, and then hoping that these information can be used in their daily lives. And then we also hope that they can also bring these information back to their school communities by building up campaigns in their schools.
Definitely mental health is very, very important, and I think with our lives being so busy, with something new to deal with every day and a challenge to face, I think we tend to neglect our own mental health. And it dictates the way that we think and feel and behave and act. So it is really, really important. But it is shrouded by stigma. Unfortunately, people feel that it's more worth it to shroud themselves in shame rather than reach out and seek help. So with the most common mental health disorders being depression and anxiety at the moment, it can be really debilitating for those who are experiencing that and experiencing stigma at the same time. So I think it's really important for people to be able to reach out and seek support. Peer support is something that we really preach at Kelly. It's one of our main main values, and it definitely goes for mental health as well.
So we originally actually had a text line, which for students who are in need, they can actually text us and talk about their worries. But then we also realized that they actually, like students nowadays, prefer more on talking to their peers rather than talking to professionals like teachers or social workers or counselors. So that's also why we try to modify according to the phenomenon and try to develop programs that we target students as peer supporters to learn to equip themselves, and then they can support their own peers and communities. Like the key to identifying is more on how do you observe people's actions, people's behaviors or facial expressions. This is also something that we will cover in our programs, which we will first identify or observe what we actually do when we have different emotions, and then we will also bring up the idea of how do we observe people in daily life. How do you think a person who is sad looks like or acts like, and then going back to our real daily life, can we also do the same thing? Can we observe more on their physical or in daily life except on like other than just looking at people's profiles on phones and other things that are not actually right in front of you but from the web?
If a student finds that their peers have been showing symptoms of mental health issues, what can they do?
Schools or even the communities can actually show more information on mental health. For example, maybe they can actually provide mental health symptoms. What are the ways of relieving stress, or what are the services that you can go to no matter you would like to seek help from people that you know, people that are professionals, or people that you don't know, like hotline services that you can just dial in and speak what you want to say. I think these are actually useful for students who are maybe not that eager to say maybe not that comfortable to say it out in front of the public, but then when they need it, they have a way to access it. I think all the particular case goes to when we say we have to create a campaign. So what are your ideas? Because we really want their ideas, because I think that for students, they know the best what they need, what is the best medium for them to deliver a message to their peers instead of us making all the decisions. So I've seen like within a 1 hour session time, they can go from database on mental health awareness to just simply expression of mental health, like doing a graffiti wall on expressions, including everybody in the school community to create a graffiti wall, but then you don't have any guidelines, you just throw paint on it. So I think I'm really inspired by these ideas, and I really hope that these ideas can become like one of their campaign activities, and express what they want to express through a campaign, so that the majority of the school community can benefit to it.